Now, obviously, this is a huge, huge mystery. We just, you gotta really think about all the webtoons this year that I have gone into and really, really covered and dug into and spent a lot of time with. And there were plenty. There were so many, right? So there was Tower of God, right? And then that went away, right? Then there was Kubera, and that's still around. Then there was then I there was like I don't know how to keep this bit going. It's obviously my favorite in the year was God of High School. It's obviously that. So let's talk about God of High School and why it was great.
ボーイ不動で育った making noise 四六時中かかってこい It don't matter though Young nigga from Canada Brought from that bullshit and go like a matador 行けたら行くわ毎日俺のゴールへ書き出す So Kubera One Last God, story and art by Kurigam, obviously is my favorite webtoon of the year. And let's not keep anyone here longer than I need to keep them. It's just I think it's a masterpiece. It's given me hope for Naver line webtoon storytelling. Cause let's be honest, it's not good. It's really not that good. Like we enjoy stuff, we have fun, it's in color. You can talk with our friends, but let's be really honest about the quality of um webtoons and web comics that end up on that site. It's fucking mid. It's mid as hell, and I think we could stop pretending that like the majority of these series are good. If there is 100 series online webtoon, 10 are good, 10%. The rest of them are middling, run of the mill to absolute crap. But it's got its charm, it's got its appeal, it's got its audience, and I get that. Kubera gives me hope because it's the one that I think is actually written really well and told really well. The storytelling, writing and storytelling, while I think there's an overlap and commonality, are not essentially the exact same thing. I think you can be a good writer but a bad storyteller. And I've used the joke comedian example many times when I'm bashing Tagashi, but yeah, I just think that this webtoon was the greatest webtoon for this year. It probably was last year. It's one of the few things that I'm reading ongoing that I actually truly deeply care about. Like some other things would be like Monstrous. If you guys are into Image Comics, that's another thing I kind of care about. I've oddly enough gotten back into Deadly Class. I've actually been enjoying Deadly Class a little bit, but yeah, like there's not too many things that I really care about. Jojo Lands is coming on in February, so I'll be back on that because if you didn't know, Jojo Leon for about 2.5 years was my favorite ongoing manga. Like it wasn't One Piece, like, and One Piece hasn't been my favorite ongoing manga for probably like 4 years now at this point. But anyway, that's not nothing to do with this video. Kubera One Last God, Anata was great. Abyss was great. I'm enjoying the side stories. Those have been really good. Some of them are very very painful. Some of them pretty bittersweet, all things considered. She gave us just one happy chapter, but then she undid all her goodwill by making us suffer as a fan base with the second part of whistling and everything. But it's been great, man. I like it here. The only thing that I need to figure out a way to do next year is to get more interest in Kubera and get people to care about the videos more. I'm gonna try to make some different type of videos and content and whatnot when it comes to these Kubera stuff, but I'm pretty limited with what I can do. Um Especially with I think there's a couple of new rules that Joe was telling me about related to some stuff Line was cracking down on, so it's been a little difficult. It's kind of why you've been getting more face cam, but I don't want to be on camera. I really don't. I'm ugly. I rather edit up cook up some stuff, but I think next year will be a good year for Kubera. I think we're gonna get a lot of good stuff, some analysis, character analysis done. So let's get some really good introductions. What was I gonna say? Let's get some good character like deconstructions and like analysis done, and we'll do some general lore explaining of just like things like simple as like divine magic, Venus magic, and the different spells, how they work and how we've seen them work. Just because I know a lot of things in this series is difficult to follow, and hopefully that can bolster some numbers. Because one thing I've always appreciated about you guys who watch the video, the watch time is good. It's the best watch time out of all the videos that I put out of the Kubera ones, but the views are not it. We need to start getting these to be at least 1K each video at some point. But part of that needs is on me. I gotta grow. I'm terrible at marketing myself because I don't know. I'm not charismatic. Anyways, Kubera was the webtoon of the year, obviously, and I suspect it will be next year too. You guys have yourselves a mighty fine day. Patreon gang. Shout out to the Patreon gang. Yes, sir. Shout out to my certified BAM lovers. You know, I appreciate y'all deeply. Gotta give a big shout out to the Priest of Fire. That's the real CBL Brilliant gang. You already know what it is, but especially gonna give a huge thank you to my tier threes, the fifth Zen Gods. Shout out to Zodiac, Sonny Katapali, Simi, Silo, Shoddy to Your Body, Scobe, Revenant, Lucky Roo, Lazy Dragon, Chris, Johnny Rogers, Jacob Holland, Irene Sharda, Fitz, Triss, and my boy Abdel. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you.